Time for the takeaway and what bare minimum feels like. Across Canada, the lowest legal wage rose this year, though the amount ranges by province from a high of $19.75 an hour in Nunavut to Alberta's $15 an hour. The principle is the same: to set a floor under what a worker can be paid. It's a form of protection designed to keep workers from being exploited, especially in jobs with plenty of churn, where one worker could be replaced easily with another. And it's intended to be a reflection, at least in part, on the cost of living. But here's where things start to go sideways. According to the Ontario Living Wage Network, the gap between that minimum wage pay and what it actually costs to get by is growing. In Ontario, the living wage, what you actually need to earn per hour to live in that place, ranges from $21 an hour to a high of $27.20 in the city of Toronto. And it's up sharply across the province, including jumps in places like Guelph and Waterloo of 8% compared to 2024. So what do we make of the fact that workers are guaranteed a wage that won't guarantee them a life? For one thing, the cost of living is being distorted by the high cost of housing in Canada. While rents have softened slightly, they're still high relative to a few years ago. Other costs, like food and transportation, are still elevated, although childcare costs in the form of universal daycare could take some pressure off of families. But the question we have to ask is, why have a minimum wage if it's not a livable one? Some employers push back on wage floors, arguing that there's a group of workers, including part-time and younger ones, who can afford to earn less per hour in exchange for flexibility or to earn their stripes and experience. And maybe that's true for some component of the workforce, but the minimum wage law may have an unintended consequence of letting employers stop at that number, as though it's a government-sanctioned amount. If the market was functioning properly, workers in high-cost locations would naturally demand and receive higher pay. That it doesn't happen suggests there's something flawed in our system. My takeaway? We've already agreed workers deserve protection from exploitation, but there's more work to be done on what happens after that.
Taking Stock, Fridays on BNN Bloomberg.